Hello to my American friends. How are you? I want to wish you a happy 4th of July, and to my Canadian compatriots, I just want to say I hope you had a great July 1st Canada Day celebration, wherever those celebrations might have taken you, and that we are not that far apart. The north and south neighbors now, are we? Just a few days apart when it comes to the summer festivities. I am bringing you today, speaking of festivities, some new additions to my makeup collection. And these products, a number of them, have been on my consideration list for a long time. And I have decided to pull the trigger on them for a variety of reasons, which I'll just kind of disclose as we're going over the products. It's not a lot, but let's just say it's enough. Okay, I'd say I have 5 substantial items with a couple of extras that are kind of nice to get. So let's go through them one by one, shall we? So this first product is one that I have had in and out of my cart, just taking the plastic out here, in and out of my cart for, well, months for sure, and it's been in and out of my cart probably 6 times. And I actually said I would not be buying it, and I changed my mind. And this is the Artiste Shadow number 3 by Makeup Forever. So this is the outside, and on the inside, these are the shades. Now, a couple of things prompted me to get this palette, and initially it was the yellow that I found of interest in this palette, and that has since changed. Apart from Juvia's Place Masquerade, I don't have any colors like this in my collection. I looked at my Urban Decay, and apart from a couple of metallics from the Heavy Metals palette, I don't have regular wearable shadows. That the Heavy Metals can be a little out there, and I like the color, but sometimes I don't want the intensity. And these shadows are quite complementary to what I have already in my collection. And there are a few duplicates in here, which is part of, if people look at the reviews on this palette, part of the reason it doesn't get as high of reviews is because there are 2 shades for sure. It's either 2 or 3. I think it's this one, and or this one. Those 3, at least 2 of those 3, if not all 3, are duplicates from other previous artist volume palettes. And so that is something to consider if you were looking at maybe getting this one. I'm not going to swatch them right now. I really want to do kind of have a bit of a first impression with a look on these. But I'm really happy with the purchase, because the reason I finally went back to this one, because I have 2 other ones. I just reached back and got the other 2. So I have the number 1 and number 4. This is the number 1. This is the first one I got for, I think, obvious reasons. It's the safest I felt at that time. And then those were all shimmers, browns and beiges, and then this is all mattes. This was the number 4, I think. Just double check that for you. Number 4. So I now have 3 of these, and I'm looking forward to doing a brand new focus on Makeup Forever, and I'll be trying all these palettes all at once. Now, I didn't fully explain why I got the 3rd one, and I think that the Artist number 2 is the one that's just no longer available. And this was almost half off, at least, well, 40% off anyway. And when I looked at it, I get 9 shadows for under $30 Canadian. 9. The math is really good on that. And when I look at a Makeup Forever single eyeshadow, and apparently the formula changed. Now, I don't know if it's a myth or not, because I haven't looked at the ingredient list, but they sell them for over $20 a piece. Now, if the formula in these is at least as good or better than the one currently, and I can get them for the price I am getting to try quite a variety of finishes and colors from Makeup Forever, it just felt like the right thing to do. And 9 times 3, it's 27 shades. It's not a ridiculous amount of eyeshadow options from one brand. So that was my rationale, and I am very excited because those colors are so different from what is available in the other palettes, and apart from the few duplicates, they are quite complementary. So again, if you go see the reviews on that palette, that last one, the one I got, the most discontent is because of the overlap in shadows. And I removed those actually. I said, okay, well, if 3 are overlap and I'm only getting 6 shadows and it's $30, it's still $5 an eyeshadow. It was still worth it for me because all of those eyeshadows that would be new to me were very vibrant and very different colors. Anyway, that is the reason I got that palette, and I wasn't sure if I would be so pleased with it, but I really am. I don't have any regrets in pulling the trigger on that one. I got a few lipsticks because they're getting discontinued and they were a really great price, and I have one of these already and I know I like the formula, and this is the Sephora Lustre lipsticks. And this one is in Deep Plum Luster, and it's quite pretty. Just swatch it for you. It's such a beautiful dark color. Oh, it's gorgeous. So I'm super, super happy to have it. It was $7 and I thought it was a really great deal. And this one is a Vasanti, and this is Power Oils Lip Gloss. And it's in the shade Supermom, which is kind of funny. So here is the Vasanti. Now this was actually a free gift with purchase, and it looks like this. It's a very nice color, and glosses are great this time of year, so I'm happy with that. I got this erase case with 4 of the Boyne Concealers, and I have the concealer set for number 2, but I ended up getting the number 1s as well, and these are the 4 types of concealers in that color. And so like I said, I have the number 2 and now I have the number 1 because I think I'm going to end up using them for different purposes. Number 2 I use a lot more on the color corrector side, or in parts of my face that are darker, and then this one will be more for the brightening aspect of things. So because I got this, I was able to get that Vasanti lip gloss that I'm telling you about, and now this one, which is a Benefit Double the Lip. They're real. It's the package, and here's what it looks like. Now I would have purchased the Boyne case no matter what. This was just a nice unexpected benefit. Pardon the pun, a benefit lipstick with it as an unexpected benefit there. And I think I'll roll that one in as well into the Buxom Becca Benefit brand new focus that I'm on. This is really nice color, right? Quite a punch of color, but I know I'm gonna wear this. And the final thing that I got with the Benefit erase case purchase is this sample of this is a Canadian brand, Lise Wattier mascara. And I'll open it up just to show you the wand, but I will definitely not use it right now. I have 11 mascaras open, and I have no intention of starting to use another one until those are used up. So that's what the deluxe sample looks like, and that's the brush. These brushes are really popular these days, right? It makes me think of the Monsieur Big brush and kind of the Better Than Sex, although the Better Than Sex has an hourglass wand. But I am looking forward to trying this mascara. Again, it's going to be a while, but I enjoy these deluxe samples because we get to try a lot of different mascaras and find one that we really like. Although I seem to get so many samples, I don't know when the next time is I'm going to be buying a full one, unless all the samples suck, but I think they'll be okay. All right, back to the other purchases. I just kind of took a little sample deviation, if you will. I'd like to go over a couple more eye products, and then we'll finish up with one last lip product. So I did it. I pulled the trigger on this one. I have been going back and forth on it, and I'll explain why I ended up getting the Ciate and Chloe Morello Volume 2. So this is what it looks like. And what sold me on this is a few things. So let's just talk about the product itself and then something that's more personal to me. There is a... I'm just going to take all this out of the plastic and then start talking. Okay, the noise is over. Now, let's get through the smaller stuff. Okay, so first one, this Fierce Flicks eyeliner. It is 24 Canadian on its own, and it's a full size. So that was very appealing to me because I do use felt liners and do sometimes some pretty dramatic wings, and so I need these anyway, and I wouldn't mind trying the Ciate pen, felt tip pen. I think it's a felt tip. Does it say? I've seen it online already. I'm pretty sure it's felt tip. Okay, anyway, it's black, and I'm sure that I will find it perfectly fine. The next one is again a sample mascara. And what's the wand on this one? Oh, that one's really like the Better Than Sex mascara, and I think that the L'Oreal Lash Paradise has a similar mascara wand. So that's pretty cool. And then finally is the limited edition color for the Ciate Liquid Velvet, and that's in Sydney, which makes sense. That's where Chloe Morello lives. So here's what that looks like right here. Really nice. You know, that makes me think of the Lustre Fig from Sephora that I also have. I think it's called Lustre Fig. But very nice, and I'm looking forward to trying that lip color. And now the palette itself. Okay, so this was about 45 bucks Canadian. And when I looked at it, I'm debating on a couple of Anastasia palettes. One of them is the Soft Glam, and the other one is the Modern Renaissance. Now, I was going to get the Modern Renaissance this year, and I was going to use the $25 off coupon that Rouge gets this fall to get the Modern Renaissance. But then this palette started to give me an itch. And the reason it started giving me an itch was this color right here. Because the only difference to me, substantial difference to me in the Modern Renaissance, and there are a significant number of overlap shades, is the fact that I don't really have kind of a reddish color. And I think Love Letter was the one that was still kind of had me on the fence as far as which one to get. And this one has the color Violet. Of course, it's not color Violet, but the color itself is more of a kind of a red, pulling a tiny bit to the purple and brown. And it really got me, and I thought, okay, well, 45 bucks. The Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes are $55, and even with the $25 off coupon, I still have to pay 30 bucks. The whole set was 45, and when I look at the value, I said, okay, well, the felt liner, sight unseen, I would pay 10 bucks for. So I said 10 bucks, 5 bucks for the mascara, 5 bucks for the lip product, the deluxe lip product. That's $20. So from a value perspective, this to me is $25. There are And quality of Anastasia and Ciate aside, I'm not comparing the two. I don't know Ciate, so I had no way of judging specifically for my tastes. And it's 20 shadows, so it's more than the 14 that you get usually. I think it's 14, 12 or 14. I think it's 14 in the Anastasia palettes. So it's 20, and it looks like it's about the same size as the Anastasia. Let me just take a look for a second. Yeah, they're virtually identical as far as pan size. It looks pretty close. Maybe Anastasia is a tiny bit bigger. Oh god, no, they're virtually the same. Okay, not that I worry about trying to pan every eyeshadow I get. My goal is to have a wide array of colors that I can really do anything that I want. So coming back to this palette, so all right, to me I established that this was, in my cost, was $25, and I was getting these 20 shades. I was getting to try a brand I've never tried before. It was taking care of this modern Renaissance feel that I want. So it solidifies that I'm going to be getting the soft glam and not the modern Renaissance. And then on top of it, when I look at the shadows, I'm going to ignore the top row because I know that I have everything in the top row. The ones that excite me the most: Morello Cherry, Violet for reasons I've already explained, Pony because of why she named it that. If you don't know, go see the Morello video because I'm not talking about it. And then, okay, so then the last two colors that had me just absolutely mesmerized were these two right here. So this one is called Chartreuse, but it is not at all the color Chartreuse, which is fine. And then this one, which apparently Chloe Morello was saying really brought out green eyes. And I have a problem with green eyeshadows because I actually tend to find that pinks, purples, and kind of burgundies are great for green eyes, but that green eyeshadows tend to clash with my green eyes. There's only a few, and when I find them, I fall in love with them. And so if these two end up working with my green eyes, I am going to be ecstatic. Right now, there are very few green eyeshadows that I can wear with my green eyes. There are a few in the Subculture palette, and I also have a single that I saved from a very large, bulky eyeshadow, I don't know, box. I saved the one color because it's a green that goes with my green eyes. So I have high hopes for it. Of course, I will reserve judgment, but I will definitely have this palette in a brand new focus at some point in the future and really plan on working through all the colors. And of course, you will see me with a soft glam palette later this fall. Hopefully, as long as they still have the $25 off coupon. I guess we'll find out at that time. I'm just, I guess, banking on it, thinking that that's what's going to happen. I have two more purchases to go through. Here is the second last one, and this is the Urban Decay Essentials Eyes Kit, and it comes with 3 of the 24/7 eyeliners, and it also comes with 3 of the singles, eyeshadow singles, and it also comes with the original, what's it called, primer potion. So this is what the box looks like on the inside. It was $40 to get, just under $40 to get these 7 items. And so if you do the math, and you know that these, each one is at least $20 each, the pencils tend to be between $20 and $24. The singles tend to be $22 each. And I got it for a couple of reasons. I felt that for $40 to get those 3 24/7 Glide-On eye pencils, that was absolutely worth the purchase because I know that they're very, very good. Now, to add to the reasoning, 2 of the 3 in here are purple. Now, Sellout is one of the 3 singles. I have Sellout in one of my Naked palettes. But there are 2, Psychedelic Sister down here, and I think it's Bordello, yeah, Bordello up here, have some purple. Now, I talked about how purple and burgundy colors really complement green eyes. Well, this is extremely, in my opinion, this is extremely green eye friendly. Brown, of course black goes for everybody, brown and a purple eyeliner, 2 purple leaning shadows, one that's very purple, and Sellout, which is a shimmery neutral, is perfect for me. So I just can't see how this is not going to, how I'm going to regret this purchase. I can guarantee you I will use the eyeliners, and to me the 3 eyeshadows and the primer potion they're just extra goodies that I get on top of it. So, and I also, something I didn't expect, this box is awesome. When I am done using the foam interior, I am so going to use this for storing some of my makeup products. I think it's awesome. And it was still available, at least on the Sephora Canada site. And so if you are interested in taking a look, I think the value when it was $62 was still there, but now at $39, it really is a steal. And I am a cheap person when it comes to makeup. It has to be good value. The last item I have to show you is an item that I was convinced to get because of another YouTuber, and that is the Little Vices. And she purchased it. I don't remember her name, but I'll put it on the screen and down below, link her channel down below. But she talked about these little guys, and the reason I was so moved by her video is that as far as the sale products, she and I had practically purchased every single same item. We had both purchased every item pretty much except for this one. And I thought, well, we seem to have similar tastes, and so why not get a sense of what these are like if she liked everything else that she was opening up. Now, there is, and these are different finishes and colors, which is great. So it gives you a chance to really try a bunch of the different Vice lipsticks. So there is Mad, which is a metallized purple. Love Drunk, which is a red comfort matte. There is Double Crossed, which is a purple, deep purple metallized. There is 1993, which is a comfort matte. And there is Violate, which is a kind of a light purple cream lipstick. So I will take all of these out to do swatches. The only one I will not swatch is 1993. I will not swatch this one. I will swatch the one that I already have open. And we can take a look at the colors. So hang on, I'll be right back. Okay, so I had 1993 as a full-size Urban Decay lipstick. I wouldn't have purchased it on my own. I'm pretty sure that it was a part of a lip favorites from Sephora. Either that or it came as a set in some other place. I'm not sure at all. So here it is. And just to compare the sizes for these lipsticks, so this is what 1993 looks like, and the double crossed. So you see the big difference between the two, both in length in the tube and also the diameter. But at the same time, I don't know how I would get through a lot of these very, very funky colors. Never mind 1993, which I think is a fabulous color, and I love it. I even have it in the liquid lipstick of Urban Decay. But these guys, I mean, these colors are very, very bold. So let me just do a swatch of, this is, like I said, double crossed. And I will safely stow it away. So here we go. There, oh, that is beautiful, isn't it? So that is called a metallicized. I don't see the shine that much. but it is very, very pretty. It looks a little patchy. Let me just add a little bit more on here just to see if the metal comes out a little bit more. No, not really, but it's very creamy, very nice. Okay, so there we go. There's one. The next one I have is Love Drunk, and this is a Comfort Matte. It's going to be a red matte lipstick. And these are still available. I saw them on the Sephora Canada site. I don't know about US, but I do know they're in Canada. So here's the Comfort Matte in Love Drunk. Gosh, that's pretty. That is so pretty. It's going to be time to do another brand new focus on Urban Decay with the new Urban Decay products I've got here. Now the next one is Mad. And this is one I was debating on getting in the liquid lip form, but now that I have a mini bullet lipstick, I will definitely not get the liquid lipstick. Here, oh my goodness, that is beautiful. And I had gone and swatched the liquid lipstick and it was really patchy, but this is not at all. This is perfect. Oh wow, this justified the set right there. That is absolutely beautiful. And then finally, the last one is Violet, which is kind of a dusty rose actually, and it is a cream lipstick. Oh, this is going to be really nice. It's kind of a softer look to the back talk. So there it is. Okay, so here are all the colors in this little set, and this little set was $17.50 Canadian, which would be under $15 US. And it comes in, I'm just going to put them back in the box here. It comes in this such a cute little box. It really is a nice gift set. This is so cute. And I've actually just put them all back in here. Oh, and you have the shades on the back of the box too that I did not notice. But the packaging on this is so nice, right? I'm going to keep that box for a long time, I think. Anyway, I think that is it for the more recent purchases or acquisitions for my collection. I hope you enjoyed this look. It's nothing crazy, very thought out purchases, and I really think I got good value for my money, and that they are all things that fit my style and that I know I'm going to wear. So I'm really excited to dig into these products, and I will be digging into these products along with you here on YouTube, and meaning you're along for the ride if you choose to. And I look forward to reporting back how all of these are and how I am or am not using them. So thanks for joining me today. If you liked this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. And if you like the content on this channel, I would love if you would consider subscribing. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. And for now, I say, be well and take care.